Remember the Philadelphia 76ers? Yeah, well, their history now. We beat them by 20-something points in a sweep. 28 points by Jared Bayless in Game 3. 20-something points by James Harden in Game 2. And now the Knicks did their best not to get swept at MSG. Beat us by 2 points with Carmelo Anthony 29, 8, 2 and 2. With support from Amari Stoudemire, of course. And J. Kidd cashing in a bit there with assists. And Paul George on our side did his best in 41 minutes, 21, 5, 3. James Harden with an almost triple-double for our side. And now we're going on to MSG to face the bright lights. Hey guys, we're back this week with some NBA action. We're leading 2-1 against the Knicks, facing the bright lights of New York. Matchup of the night, Magic George versus Raymond Felton. Magic George is going to look to overpower Felton at the post and anywhere in the court, just driving to the hoop. And of course, Carmelo Anthony versus Paul Pierce. Can Paul Pierce rise up to the occasion in the clutch against Carmelo Anthony? One of the highest scoring players in the game, actually the leader in points per game. One of those guys in minutes per game, I believe. He scored 19 PPG in 8-minute quarters, guys. 8-minute quarters. And let me tell you, this is one of the most exciting games we've ever played, ever recorded on YouTube. So definitely watch it to the end. And now let's see Mr. Ultra Fail, Super Fail, Man of Fail, Roy Hibbert versus Tyson Chandler. And he fails, of course. Raymond Felton against Paul George, defensive matchup. And he just gets to Paul George, gets to the hoop. Fouled by Roy Hibbert, of course. And Paul Pierce striking back. He knew we needed to score some points early on. And Paul George, see, that's the kind of overpowering we want. Magic George just gets into the hoop. Passes to Garnett. Garnett scoring. Can do anything his team needs him to do. And look at that rejection by Andre Drummond. Just get a replay there. Highlight reel time for Andre Drummond. And still Andre Drummond with the highlight reel. Look at that. He went through the hoop. Nice spin move there by Drummond. Free throws. Misses the first. Drummond again. Misses the second one. Maybe he's our Dwight Howard. Just a replayer here of this beautiful spin move. He gets through the hoop, passes it away from the basket, and then gets it through the backboard. That is metaphysical right there. And here we go. More Andre Drummond pushes Tyson Chandler. The referee wasn't looking. Nice move there by Andre Drummond. And another highlight, Carmelo Anthony finishes off our mini highlight reel. Kevin Garnett though knows we're down. He has to score. And Paul George, our main scorer right now, just scoring any way we need him to. And let's go, Man of Fail, Ultra Fail, Roy Hibbert gets his shot blocked. And Paul Pierce looking for any way to score for his team, for our team, just gets that to fall. Raymond Felton, not doing so well, but you know who is? Rookie, Iman Shumpert. He's not actually a rookie now, but I kind of see him as a young guy. I don't know, I feel he's new to the game, but he's very experienced actually. I think he's third year or a sophomore right now actually. And that's how the Knicks kill you, by 3 points. We're down by 7. Carmelo Anthony, and the replay just like that's already broken. No way to fix it, but Kevin Garnett, that shot is broken, always goes in. Pure clutchness by Garnett. Harden fouled right there, goes to the line. And you know, we were supposed to show the stats for the previous games, but it took 2 minutes. It was a really long stat, so that was boring. And this is a long, nice game, so I decided not to show it to you guys. But in the end though, it was pretty interesting. James Harden led the way in Game 2, and Jared Bayless coming out game 28 points in Game 3. And Paul George, Magic George, just a familiar score right there. Always scores the ball any way he can. He can go mid-range, outside, inside. And Garnett, first miss of the night for Garnett, but you know what? Kid Gilchrist, rookie, should have been Rookie of the Year in our opinion. Well, at least in this game. But then again, he wasn't getting much minutes behind Paul Pierce, behind Paul George, so that was understandable. Rookie second team though, not bad at all. And Jared Bayless showing he got some hops. And the replay button is so broken, and Roy Hibbert, look at that, he's like, whoops, I dropped the ball. Well, that happens a lot, and Kevin Garnett gets a pass inside, dunks it in through Tyson Chandler. His team needed him, we needed him, our team needed him, so he just dunks that through. The New York crowd, one of the most hostile crowds in basketball, he misses that free throw, and they're clearly very happy about that. And Kid Gilchrist, they can't possibly be happy about that dunk. Look at a nice spin move, oh, look at that nice move by James Harden. He goes back to back with those fakes, and another nice fake by Kevin Garnett. And now we're going to the highlight reel. Oh, nice one by Corey Brewer. Alley-oop, and we got another alley-oop coming your way. Look at that, Kid Gilchrist coming our way with that nice alley-oop jam. And nice, look at that Magic George to Jared Bayless. Our team is rocking right now, even though we're only up 6 points. Came back with that rally led by KG against the New York Knicks. Now we're going into the halftime report.
Brought to you by Sprint. Hello out there, and welcome to the halftime report as the conference finals continue on 2K Sports. The Celtics doing well so far. A dramatic advantage in the paint. They're getting right in close and converting the kind of buckets they want. We've seen Michael Kidd Gilchrist in top form. He's got 12 points, and he's also pulled in 8 rebounds. And a resilient Knicks team staying in it. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. Raymond Felton just out of sync so far. He's trying to make the home run play, and all too often got caught striking out. And it's time now to head back to New York. We'll see you next time.
George beasting out, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce is our big three right now, even though they're not our actual big three. But right now they're our big three, so, you know, Paul Pierce, the truth, gets that nice three. Paul Pierce showing up in the third quarter to Paul George. Yeah, look at that nice dunk right there, just throws it down. Replay broken as per usual, and Kevin Garnett, that shot, unstoppable. Nice shot by Melo though. Melo's one of those unstoppable players in this game, offensively at least, and Kid Gilchrist, one of the best at getting to the free throw line in our team. But George, look at that triple team, just got clobbered. Look at that Melo, no technical foul call there for some reason, but Melo just arguing, you know, doing that usual weeping to the ref strategy like the Heat does. Speaking of the Heat, heartbreaking loss by our Celtics to the Heat a few nights ago actually. Such a heartbreaking loss. Almost won that game, but KG was out, our defense was lacking, and we just got clobbered inside. But Jeff Green is turning out to be like our Paul George. He got size, he got speed. Unfortunately, he couldn't do that in the game, but still nice to know where the Celtics are doing well in real life as well. And misses that one. Tyson Chandler almost tips it in. And now we're entering the fourth quarter, up by 2 points. Knicks, nice rally led by Melo. Now we're going into the fourth quarter. You know what that means. Highlight reel. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, that's why we didn't put any highlight music right there, because of the yeah by Paul George, and that's how you end a highlight clip. And Kevin Garnett, he's there when we need him. We're up by 6. Roy Hibbert going to the post. Free throw actually knocks both of them down. That's miraculous. And Hibbert against Felton. Hibbert against Felton. Man of fail, super fail, ultra fail against Raymond frickin' Felton. Yep. And Garnett far from his range, near the 3-point line, but he still gets it. You know who gets it? Maris Stoudemire from a second angle. Throws it down, and Garnett, again, we need some offense. He gets it down. We're up by 2 points. They tie it up though. That's how the Knicks do it. And we need to take a timeout. We need to take a timeout. People aren't fresh enough. Hibbert, he can't play well. He's 56th overall. Down on energy. We know we need to put Garnett at center. You know who to bring in? Paul Pierce. It's crunch time. You know who plays well in crunch time? Paul, the truth, Pierce. That's how he does it. Kid Gilchrist. Paul Pierce, shot clock going down. Paul Pierce, he's just clutch. Clutch. And Melo though, trying to keep the Knicks in the game. Paul George dunking it down, and another dunk. A few dunk highlight reels there. And here we go, crunch time. We're up by 1 point. Paul Pierce, shot clock winding down, foul and one. Gets into an altercation with Amaris Stoudemire. No technical fouls there, and the Knicks crowd just booing him like crazy. You could put the game out of reach right now, force it into a free throw battle. Paul Pierce just has to nail this one free throw right here. Paul Pierce, free throw, knocks that one down. 4-point game. Carmelo Anthony tries his best. We hit a couple of free throws there and he misses that last one. Paul Pierce throws it up, gets nothing, but that's it. We win. We beat the Knicks at MSG, the most hostile crowds in the NBA. We beat them. We've won the series. We're going into the NBA Finals as Eastern Conference champions, and everybody's just happy about that. Without Rondo, Magic George has just been filling in the point guard position. Magic George, one of the most versatile players on our team and in the whole NBA, dare we say, in this game. He's just playing all positions. He can play shooting guard, small forward, and maybe even the bigger positions. We haven't seen that yet, and hopefully we won't need to, with Drummond filling in the wings of Kevin Garnett and Roy Hibbert. Look at the Knicks, not very happy about that, and who'd be happy about losing to the Celtics at MSG? Almost a sweep, but Carmelo Anthony, we gotta give props to Carmelo Anthony. He just kept them in this game. One hell of an offensive player Carmelo Anthony is. And now we're going into the player of the game. Who is it? Paul George. I would have personally given it to Paul Pierce for his clutch factor in this game, but Paul George, not a bad choice. Magic George, getting it done everywhere. Rebounds, he rebounds. Assists, he assists. And he scores like hell. Look at that, nice dunks. Paul George, you can be sure there's always 2 or 3 highlight reel dunks by Magic George. Spin move. Nice spin move there. We didn't record that. We didn't put it in the highlight reel, but still nice spin move. 31, 6, and 5. Magic George, the player of the game. That's what we're gonna call him now. He's Magic. We're gonna call him Magic George. Ridiculous performance by Melo. 46 points, 11 rebounds, still couldn't get it done. And Felton, ridiculous performance as well. 18, 12. Of course, he missed a few field goals right there, but still, ridiculous performance by most of the Knicks, aside from Chandler. Chandler was a bit lacking, he lacked a few minutes, but when he was in the game, he was dominating Hibbert, so not much of a problem there. We're happy he wasn't in the game much. And Magic George, we're gonna call him that right now. It's just Magic. 31, 5, and 6, player of the game, 5 dunks. Paul Pierce, 27, 5, getting everything done in the clutch. Fatality it is. Love the beat. Thanks for the beats, Doctor Vox. Gonna be in the link below if you want to check that out. Kevin Garnett, of course, our third man, getting things done as well. He kept us in the game when we needed him. He did everything he needed to. He played good defense. And Soldier making a guest appearance with 3 points. He had a 3-pointer early on in the game. And Drummond, nice highlights. Didn't score anything though, so what can you do? And overall, nice win for us. You can see our horrible 3-point shooting. That's probably why we didn't do so well early on and only won by 4 points. 36%. We can't be shooting like that. We're a 3-point shooting team, so we can't shoot like that. The Knicks, much more horrible, if that's even a word. But right now, we won the game. We're happy going to the finals against the Lakers. History rival. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. 1, 2, 3, 7. Bye.